everyone, and welcome to this episode of Geek Girl Creates, where we are going to be doing some origami. Today, we're going to be making a butterfly bookmark and a sticky note ball. So, first off, we'll do some introductions, and today's icebreaker question is, what is your favorite pasta shape? And if possible, for extra credit, use any of your paper that to recreate said pasta shape. I am Jannae, pronouns she, her. I am a Twitch content producer, and my favorite pasta shape is the one that I eat the most, and it is penne. And here is my version of penne. Nice. It doesn't have the angled ones, the angled sides, but so I guess maybe it's rigatoni, but anyway. Okay, maybe Prime.
All right. Hello, I'm Melissa Prime, pronouns she, her. I am also on the Twitch team, and my favorite pasta shape, I don't know what it's called, but I think everyone says it's bow tie. Bow tie. And here you go. That's it.
Yeah. I'm waiting on the so I can see it on the. There we
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
very nice. Good. Yes. And then I guess that means me next. I'm Christina, she, they, also Twitch team, and I'm trying to figure out how to make. I thought this would be the easier one. I'm just gonna ban that and call it a macaroni. Will that work?
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with like a spiral because that's like my actual favorite shape, but I don't want to mess with that with paper.
That is a lot more work.
Yeah.
That involves like cutting probably. Okay, and we have a very special guest today. This is Julie. Julie's gonna be walking us through all of this origami. So Julie, why don't you give your introduction and then we can get started.
Oh, thank you, Jannae. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Julie. My pronouns are she or they, surprise me. And I've created a spaghetti.
Ooh. Wait, what's the spaghetti with the hole in the middle? There is a spaghetti like that, right?
You sound like you know so many more noodle things than we do.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think it's called.
I believe you're right.
Bucatini.
Oh.
I believe you.
Okay. I said it so confidently, right? With the question mark at the end. Yeah. Okay. So, Julie, how did you get into origami first off?
Oh, that's a great question. I have been folding for about 3 years. I actually got one of those origami a day calendars for Christmas. And then I was it's like you take the page off and then the instructions are underneath and you fold it from the previous page. And I got so into it, I outgrew it after like month 3. I was going on YouTube and trying to do more and more stuff. And then there was this was before COVID, so we had a convention in Portland that I went to, and that was amazing. And then I was completely hooked.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
I did not know that origami a day calendars existed, which I will now need to look up because I am intrigued. I like that it's a craft and like you can do more than just like tell the date with it.
Yeah, and I mean it's only January 11th, so if you got one that started this year, you would only be like you would have a few projects to catch up, but then you'd be caught up.
That's true, and maybe it'll be on sale.
That's true, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Julie, take it away.
All right, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to be learning today is this butterfly bookmark.
Ooh,
pretty.
It's so pretty.
This is one of my favorites because it is really pretty and it takes like 2 seconds to fold and it just clips onto the corner and stays there. So you always find your way back and you can make them for all your books.
That's super functional. You could use it for our book club next.
Yes.
So that one was made with 6-inch paper, and these cute little ones, these are made with 3-inch paper.
Oh.
And, it's going to be a 2:3 ratio. So that was 6x4 inches or 2x3 inches. And if you have a square piece of paper, I will show you how to cut 2/3.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I realized I didn't have a paper cutter.
No.
Oh.
Well, this is going to be the cuter way.
Okay.
So you just want to fold it and align it with the top. And just, this is a very forgiving butterfly. It doesn't need to be perfect ratio. So we're just gonna have this section be equal in width to this section. And then we're gonna take our scissors and cut along this crease.
Oh.
I've already got some pre-cut ones, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I just got my ruler out.
Yeah.
Way too much effort.
Yeah. I was like trying to measure everything exactly too.
Nice. Yeah, I discovered that my paper was like 5.9 inches, so I was like trying to do the math and everything. I think it's close enough.
All right, so we're gonna start with the white side of the paper up.
Okay.
It's gonna be the color that's right inside your butterfly's wings. And it's fine if your paper is both sides the same color too. It'll still be a really pretty butterfly. But if it is double colored, let's start with the white side up. And we are gonna start with just a hamburger fold. And we're gonna fold it all the way across and line it up and then give it a crease. And we kind of end up with like a little book.
Ooh. One thing that I do really find like pretty funny is like regardless of where you're from, everyone knows what a hamburger and a hot dog fold is.
Yeah, I learned that in grade school. It's actually called a newspaper fold.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know it had a name beyond it.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna take, we're gonna do another hamburger fold.
Okay.
We're gonna line it up like this. We'll get a smaller book with open sides on one side and crease sides on the other side. Now we're getting fancy. We're gonna do a special kind of fold called a squash fold to flatten these tabs. So what I want you to do is take one of your fingers and put it inside the tab and kind of wiggle it all the way down to the base corner. Make sure there's no little kinks in the corner because we're gonna open it all the way up. And once you get it all the way open, lay it down flat with this center crease lined up with the crease underneath. That'll look like that. And once you get it set, you can just crease it from the corner out to the sides.
Whoa. Okay. Give me a second while I try to figure this out. I'm like, I think I sort of got it. It's not looking quite as neat.
Go through that again.
Okay.
So we're just taking this tab. It's got the crease on this side. We're going to stick our finger all the way in and wiggle it open to the base. And then lay down the top of that tab right down the middle so it's flat.
Julie Emeraldo says, cute nails. And I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I went and got a manicure today. I don't usually do anything with my nails, but if I'm going to be hand modeling.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
How you doing, Christina?
I think I'm good. I think I'm using like a wrapping paper. I don't know. My camera's washing everything out, but
Yes, that looks
got...
excellent.
Yay, cool. Okay.
All right, and we'll flip this over to the back side.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are going to do the same fold on this tab. And before we do that, let's just put it both directions to make sure it can open nice and flat. And once your hinge is good there, again, we're going to take one finger and put it inside. Wiggle all the way down to the corner. Make sure this isn't kinked in the corner. And then the same thing, we're going to take the top and lay it straight down onto the crease that's below it. And once you got that all laid out to the corner, then just crease down both sides. Mine is slightly crooked, but that's going to be fine.
Well, I'm glad that that won't be us then, because that's definitely mine's crooked.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I think I got it.
So you should have something that looks like a little house with legs.
That's a good description.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Yay, we have houses with legs.
Yay.
Okay, now we are going to fold. We're going to make a little crease that goes kind of from the center right here where all our creases meet. Slightly off center. Okay, I'm going to flip mine over because this side is better. There's a point right here where all our creases meet. And we're going to make a fold from that corner, and just watch before you do this, but it's going to be somewhere in this neighborhood. And how we're going to do this is we're going to pick up both sides of this, and don't crease it yet, but we're going to very gently bring it from all the way down in the corner and lay it towards the center. And what we want to end up with is this line is going to be parallel to this line. I won't touch it, but it should be going the same direction. And if you crease that gently, you can open it up and look at it. And I see, yeah, so this crease is going right in the corner. So I'm happy with that. So if I'm happy with that, and these two are aligned, then I'm going to crease that down.
Okay.
I'm sad that it got perfect.
Math. It's like a 45-degree thing.
It's going to be close. It's not going to be 45 degrees. It'll be a lower angle than that.
Okay. I'll get out my protractor too.
Can you show it folded up again? Or like when it's, what it looks like when it's, okay, so there is some paper there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Hold it right through here.
Yeah, okay.
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 Let's
All
see.
good?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
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 Nice. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we take this side, and again, I can just put my thumbnail right here to make sure I don't fold past this corner, and just like gently bring that up to mark it, because we just want to make sure that end goes right in the corner. That's what's going to make the butterfly look really symmetric.
Mm.
So once you got that, fold it all the way up so that this line is parallel to the edge. And once that lines up, go ahead and crease it. How are we doing?
Good.
Think.
Not
Good.
sure how symmetric I am, but I you know, maybe okay.
We can always revisit this later and perfect it
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
in the steps.
Okay. I think it's okay. It's not bad.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So nice. Yep, yep. So now we're going to do 2 more squash folds, just like the first ones we did. And we're going to use this hinge to do it.
Okay.
Take one of your fingers and put it inside all the way to the base like this. Start to look like a wing. And then we're going to flatten the top center of this and again put it down the crease that's under it. Just like that.
Move my other little house leg out of the way. Okay.
So
I'm
along,
starting to see the butterfly a little.
Right?
Yay.
Yay.
and let's do the same thing on the other side. So it's going to be along this hinge that we creased in the previous step. Put a finger inside all the way to the base and start to flatten that out. And then line up the center crease with the crease right below it.
Oh.
And we'll crease it out.
Okay. Mine is definitely not symmetric.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. We can
Wait, can you show me the second one again on the second side just to, okay, so it's folded down like that and then,
we made this crease in the previous step that
yeah.
is parallel to this line.
Mm.
And then we're going to put our finger right in the middle, open it up, and then lie the center down along that crease that's under it.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you going through that again. There we go. All right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not perfectly symmetrical, but hey, first try.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
But butterflies IRL are not perfectly symmetrical.
Yay. Cool. Cool.
Oh.
Yay. Yay.
Oh.
It's in my camera and light keeps, but I don't know.
Oh, that's great. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Jannae.
Okay.
Nice,
Yay.
Prime. Good.
So if you look at the back of the
You got your slime. Hmm?
notice, there is a pocket.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
And
These are so cool.
Yeah, this is rad.
I wish I had a book nearby. I could put this on here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My origami
Dude, I
paper.
just have to roll. I have to roll away.
So you just kind of put it right next to the page and just slide it on.
Into the pocket.
Give a little tap.
This is gonna be much better than the random piece of a paper towel that's holding this book open right now.
It's better.
Mine are usually like book or like receipts. I have a lot of receipt bookmarks. This is way cuter. I'm super in love with this.
Wait, did I put it on upside down or is that right? Kinda
Yeah.
like
Oh,
okay,
it's
cool.
great.
Yay!
I just
Thank
had
you
a
for
pad of
teaching us
paper.
this. Amazing.
Yay!
Oh, that's so much better.
It's colorful. Yeah. Aw.
And just like since we are doing a making thing right now, and it seems like we're doing okay on time, like this is the book we're reading right now. It's by Adam Savage. I swear I'm not just promoting him, but it's actually for people who do creative things and who are makers of any kind. And he talks a lot about like his creative process and stuff. And I just thought I would share that because he's got really good ideas for like unblocking yourself creatively.
Oh, that's cool.
Is he
Yeah.
Mythbusters?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Mythbusters guy. Yeah.
Wait, okay.
He's done a lot of stuff since then. Like he's been doing his own channel and stuff. But yeah, it's really good.
Oh, that's super neat.
That is neat. Sorry, Emerald's yelling at me for not having a book nearby. I tried to clean my space up for the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to go to the sticky note ball?
Yeah.
Which
I
sounds like
think so.
Side note, I think this would be a super cute hair accessory.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
You've heard of butterfly clips, but have you heard
Yeah.
of origami butterfly clips? We just invented them right here.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, this one looks
Yeah.
intimidating to me.
Yeah. I'm a little nervous.
So this is trickier than the butterfly,
Okay.
but we will go through it a total of 6 times. These are cubes, believe it or not, as a geometric shape. They have 6 units. Cubes are very diverse. These are also cubes.
Whoa.
These are actually the same. This is cool. These are the same unit, and this one the edges are folded out, and this one they're folded in.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Isn't that adorable? But we're going to be making these cubes today. And these cubes can be made from 3-inch squares or 4-inch squares of paper or bigger if you feel fancy. Sticky notes work really well. And I recommend doing 3 different colors with 2 each of each color and put them on opposite sides. So let's take a look.
Mine will be a pure yellow sticky note ball today.
It'll be really pretty. I like yellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's the color of sunshine. I also have some yellow, so yay.
So this one is not a Post-it. I'm going to use this one so you can see, I can keep track of what side is the back. If you do have a Post-it, take the sticky part and put it and just stick it down on the table in front of you. So the thing to remember when you start this unit is you're always going to have the color that you want on the outside facing up when you start.
Okay.
The most common mistake. And we're going to fold this up into a unit. Each unit looks like this. It's kind of like an accordion with these 90-degree corners that allow them to interlock with each other.
Mm.
Yeah. So let's get started. So first we're going to do a hamburger fold and just bring the bottom all the way up to the top and give that crease.
So if it's a square piece of paper,
Yes.
is a fold in either direction a hamburger fold?
I think so, yeah.
Or, yeah.
I think it is.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Okay, what's a newspaper fold? It was a newspaper fold. And now we're going to do a thing called a cabinet fold, which means that we take both sides and put them to the center.
Okay.
That makes sense as a cabinet thing, like cabinet doors.
Right?
Yep. And open that.
Okay.
So this is divided into quarters now, and we're going to flip it over horizontally to the back. And we're going to be adding lines in between, or folds in between each of these, so that we can fold it up like an accordion. So your first one is going to be taking the bottom edge to the last crease, like this.
Okay. This is going to be the most top of our heads stream we've ever done. We're just, like, bowed down. Like...
Yeah, I'm making it work. So just tuck that underneath.
Oh, wait, underneath. Oh, so you fold it up and then you, fold it under.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And tuck it.
Like,
And then fold it again. And we're going to keep this pattern. There's a lot of different ways to do alternating creases. So if you have a way that works better for you, you can go out on your own. Tuck it again. Fold it to the top. Or to the next crease. Tuck it again. And then fold all the way to the top. So now we have a zigzag.
Ooh.
okay.
Looks like we have some zigzags.
Zigzag accomplished.
Yes.
So now we're going to open to the center and keep everything else folded. So if I look at my sticky note edge, this one right here is the center. And I'm going to open it like that. If you have a sticky note, this will want to stick to itself like this. So just make sure you know where that is and you're counting accurately to get to the center. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think so. And so, yeah, like in, oh, I wish my light wouldn't do that. Okay, but in on itself, like we're almost like making a half a star or something we're folding in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're at the center, you'll have one extra thing sticking out on both sides. So here's the center and here's this one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
There's two out sticking things on both sides. How's that? That was my technical definition. Once you find a corner, we're going to flip it over upside down so that we have these open parts up like this.
Okay.
Oh, and then Julie, did you say you had a trick for getting rid of the stickiness of the sticky notes?
Oh, I completely forgot that. I'm sorry. So if you take like a tiny bit of baby powder, if you have it, or something like cornstarch, you can just put a tiny, tiny bit right where it's sticky and just rub it back and forth with your finger. And that will completely de-sticky it. You can also stick it to something like a Kleenex a bunch of times to get less enthusiastic about sticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tried that, the cornstarch thing, and it was very effective. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad that worked. If you don't have that, don't worry. It's still definitely possible to fold this. And it's actually, when we end up with our final fold, the sticky note's going to be stuck down, so it'll be happy with us. We just want to make sure we know where it is before that. Other parameters. All right.
Yeah.
So once you have, you're at your middle and you have these loose edges up, we're going to form two X's at the ends, here and here. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is grab all the layers at the bottom and make sure you're pinching these layers together, because these under ones are going to want to slide out and you want them to be lined up. And then fold this diagonally to align with the top edge. It does not have to be perfect. Get it the best you can. And then this is going through several layers, and we're going to have to reverse fold half of the fold. So we will make a really good crease here. I'm going to take the handle of my scissors and just like wail on it. You can also do it with just your thumbnail or a spoon, whatever you have laying around. Open that, and then we're going to do the same thing down. So these layers nicely lined up to the lower side. And give that another really good crease. On this side, same thing. We'll start from the bottom and fold our diagonal line. Good. And then we'll open that, fold it down from the top. Yes, good. And if you're using sticky notes, those actually are just a little bit thicker than origami paper. So you're doing great if you're folding those because they're a little trickier to fold. And you're amazing.
Emerald says, y'all's hair is looking 100. Because all she can see is her hair at this point, I assume.
Oh, that's
Thank you,
so
Emerald.
funny. It's the look of concentration.
I'm not sure if I did that first. I'm a little slow at this. I'm not sure if I did that first one very well. I'm doing the opposite one now.
This is something that it's just going to be like folded together right here. And if you're a little bit off, no one's going to notice because this whole thing is a chaotic ball of chaos. And it's going to look
Good.
good. Don't worry about it. Don't stress.
Purging.
All right, ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Excellent. So now we're going to open it all the way up.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I know that's somehow the most scary part for some reason. I don't know why.
Like,
I'm like, I folded that.
yeah. For
right,
a reason.
yeah. Well,
And let's put this front side up. So this is the non-sticky side that we want to show on the outside on the top. And so
okay.
creases are really hard to see. I'm going to trace in the creases that we're going to work with for the next step. And that is the inside edges. You should have 4 diamonds at the top of your paper. Do you see them?
Oh yeah, yeah, I see them. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be using the inside edges of those only. So ignore the outside edges from now on.
Okay. Okay. Kind of looks like Charlie Brown's shirt.
There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Classic throwback.
I bought this like striped paper a long time ago, and does anyone remember that like zoo gum? What was it called? The
No.
like zebra stripes? That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
It's giving me zebra stripe vibes.
It's like, what? No.
I've never heard of this gum.
It was terrible. It lasted like 5
It was
seconds
bad,
and then lost all
yeah.
its flavor.
Yeah. Like many of the candies and things of our childhood. I just, yeah.
Oh, and Julie, this side is the non-sticky side up, right? If you're using sticky notes. Okay.
Non-sticky side.
Okay.
You've got it. I see that oh wait, no. Yeah.
If you want to, you can mark it the way that I did. It will show since this is the outside, but this is our learning one. So if you feel like this helps you, go ahead and mark it as well.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah.
All the drawing straight lines is dangerous.
So I'll explain this diagram. So all of the black lines that I drew are going to be mountain folds. Mountain folds go away from us. So imagine you're looking down at a mountain from the top. That is the black folds here. And the red fold is called a valley fold in this case. And that's shaped like this coming towards you. So if you're looking down at a valley, the red will look like that.
Okay. Okay.
How's it going, Christina?
Good. It's apparently harder than you would think to draw on folded paper. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Perfect. All right, so we are going to turn first this zigzag right here into mountain folds that come towards us. So to do that, we're going to take our thumb and index finger like this and put them just behind those folds and take our middle finger of the same hand and put it underneath like this. So we're pinching it like this. And then with our other hand, we're going to take this little house shape right here, and we're going to make that go down. And we're going to wiggle it down gently until it finds the creases that we made in the previous step. Okay? And it'll fold along those creases. And once it finds those, we're going to push this all the way in and pinch it to set those creases. I'm going to do this 7 more times, so don't panic.
Okay, I'll try. I guess I didn't crease it very well because it's not wanting to like naturally go into that crease. But I think it's, kind of there, so I can probably sort of force that one a little bit.
Yeah, and again, this is very fungible. So, fungible. So yeah, you can make it do that.
Okay, cool.
All right, so second one, thumb and index finger right behind the folds. I'm gonna take my other hand and gently find those creases. And then I take my little house, and these little houses, do you see the little house here?
Mm-hmm.
The center of these little houses always goes in. Straight down.
Okay.
We want to go into the house. That's how I'm gonna.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Okay. Okay.
So center goes down. All right.
Like, I feel like my hands are a little too small for this paper.
Oh no.
Oh,
And it's tiny.
well. Yeah.
Now, okay. At this point, these are just they're sort of folds, but they're not, well, they're sort of half folds because we're not actually like folding them all the way in yet.
Yes, we're making them like going this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
Okay, no, that's fine. You can fold it. You can fold it all the way closed.
Okay. Okay, good. I made this like little angle thing, which I think was right, but.
So I'm going to show you this. This is what we're going to end up with. This little black line that I drew, this is in the center, and this is going to be straight. So if you look at it from the top, all these creases are straight and parallel, and that allows us to close this all the way.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
the pattern that we're going for here. And I find it easier to pre-crease all of these and then close them, but some people stack them as they're going and do it like this. And that's also fine. Stack it. But for me, I like to do them individually because you can see right what I'm doing and crease these down. Like that.
Oh. Okay.
And then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to grab these little creases that I was talking about that come down from the points. And I'm just going to pinch these this direction because I don't want these diagonal creases that we're ignoring on the bottom of the diamonds. We don't like those. We just want these straight out creases in the middle. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And remember, I have a little house here and I'm like, what do I do with my house? The center of the house goes every time.
Into that.
Okay.
To the house.
Lots of houses in
Yes.
origami today.
Oh yeah. I gotta admit, this one is not. This house is not going in. I cannot go in this house. I cannot go in it. I think I'm just crumpling my paper slowly.
That's okay too. Because
Every house is unique.
we're having fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'll show this again on the other side.
Okay.
Okay. So just
There we go.
right above your house. Good job, Christina.
Yay.
And we're gonna push down to the center of our house, find these little creases with a little wiggle, and pinch it right there.
Yeah, the big lesson I learned from this one is that on the next ones, I'm definitely going to make sure that my creases are, I mean, I thought I was, but I'm going to make sure they're really solid next time.
Yeah, it does help to kind of lean into it, kind of tool.
Yay. Oh, okay.
All right.
If my camera will at all, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's there.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
Looking good. All right.
Taryn, yes, I think that brute force is totally going to work as an origami technique right now. I'm going to take that and run with it.
I approve. So little house,
Cool.
and in the middle, and closes to the diagonals close around your house. Hopefully part of that made sense. Okay. And the last one, in and close. And then I'm going to go back through and pinch my centers straight down from these points. Straight down. And then by magic, this should all neatly compress.
Yay!
Amazing.
Yay. Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Great.
The little mustache.
Okay.
I like that. Mine's really small though.
I think something didn't go quite right on mine because I only have one little leg. I'm missing a leg over here.
Oh, no.
So,
What did I do?
when we do these little houses, there are houses on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go through and pinch these little houses and push them in. When we do that, the edge of the paper drops below. So we're making a right angle to create our legs of our crab house thing.
I just have to go through and do it on the other side as well then to get everything to, yeah.
Yes.
But did yours happen, did you already go through and do the other side or did it just kind of come together as you went with that side?
I went through and did them. So when we
Okay.
X's, half of these creases, these ones are going to be going the correct direction, and the other half of them this way are going to be going the wrong direction, which is like, it's going to be a valley instead of a mountain. That's why we're going through and making sure all of them are going the correct direction.
It's taking me a second just to catch up and get the other ones, but I am on the right track now, thankfully.
All right. Awesome.
Yay. You'll get better with all the other ones.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the goal. The dream.
What is your favorite song that features an accordion?
Oh.
I can only think of one, so that's my favorite.
I'm going to say the accordion waltz, and I'm going to hope it exists.
Oh, I like that strategy. It's really good.
The only person who I know like plays the accordion is Weird Al, and there's
Yeah.
some fun Weird Al songs. I
Yeah,
don't know if they feature the accordion, but
I bet they do. I like the one from The Lady and the Tramp is the one that popped into my head, you know, with the
Oh,
spaghetti scene.
yeah.
He has an accordion.
When the moon hits
Yeah.
her eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amore.
That's amore. Yeah.
Yeah. And that fits into our pasta question.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
I bet their
Our
favorite
origami
shape is
theme
spaghetti.
pasta today, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, Emerald says she has an accordion.
I know what we're doing for our next stream. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I've made a new house out of all my other little houses.
Yay!
Oh, good. Good job, Christina. That was excellent. Okay, so
Yay.
there's one more step to finish this unit.
Okay.
What we're going to do is roll in the outer corners to hide this. It'll be a white square if you're using different paper, and it just makes it look rounder when it's a ball by rounding off the corners. This step is the most tricky step, but I'm gonna do it, and hopefully this will go really well. If you don't get this step, don't panic. It will still work fine without it. It just looks a little nicer. So let's do our best. So we have this last crease right here. I'm looking at it from the bottom. So this is the inside of your unit. So if you look at this last crease and flatten that out, right now there's a valley right here and there's mountains on the sides, but I want this entire crease to be valleys the entire way down. So what I'm going to do is take this edge and close it all the way down to both ends. Okay.
Sort of doing an unfold of a previous fold.
Yeah. There's just
Okay.
a little reverse fold on the.
Okay. Okay.
And when I do that, I see that this crease right here, that's the top part of my diamond, lines up with the one under it. And we want them both to be going the same direction. So we're going to fold them together in. So that's the direction we're going for. And when we close this, we're going to see that if this is pushed in like this, and this is folded up, when we close this, it's going to want to close inside. So this is the side I haven't done, and you can see that this middle section goes all the way to the bottom. And on the side that I have done, we're actually going to have this be on top, and it's going to be going to the side. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to show this again. So open it up and fold that last fold all the way up and down. All the way. And then when we reassemble our accordion, we just want to make sure that these two stick together. So we close our accordion, and when we do, it's like we're pushing this inside. Pushing it inside. Inside.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay. I think that makes sense.
Okay. I think
So the
my
original
paper is-
side looks like that, and then the new side looks like that. So
Yes.
this is the fold there, right? Okay.
Yes. Now my leg is on top.
Okay, great.
okay.
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 I think I did it on
Okay.
that side. Let me try replicating on the other side.
Okay, I'm going to show this again.
Yeah, that would be great. Love it.
So I want this crease, the last crease, to go the same direction all the way down, no matter what. So I close it up, and I make sure to push in these corners and make sure they're stuck in there. If you have a sticky note, one of your sides will just want to do this and never leave. And then if I have both my corners pushed in like this, then I just refold my accordion in the middle. And these corners are going to be sticking out like this, and you just push them in.
Oh, okay.
That's a better way to show it.
And you want to do that on both sides?
Yes, all
Okay.
4 corners are going to need to be tucked in. And if your corners are not tucked in, that is also fine. It just gives it kind of a little rounder edge.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am using a paper that is the same color on both sides, so I hope I got it.
Yeah, Karen just mentioned that in the comments. She said this is very difficult with a post-it.
Yeah.
It's the same color on both sides. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is a little bit. Yeah, because I'm like, next time I think I try this, I will probably get a kind that has like 2 colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was trying to do that to keep track of, so you can keep track of what side is which color, but here's
So that
Yeah.
So we're folding all the way down. This crease, we're going to fold it in all the way down to top and bottom.
okay. I think I did.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Close our accordion. We're going to make sure this is pushed in inside.
Okay. And it's just kind of like stuck.
Inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Inside.
yeah, not as I don't think I ended up with as much of a disaster as I thought, so I feel like that's a win. Not just a crumpled ball of paper.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. All of you got 1 unit folded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. I'm going to demo it again to make a second unit. And this time I will use an actual sticky note.
Okay.
So my sticky note is front side up, which means it's stuck down. It's the back side on the table.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my newspaper and then my cabinet. So I fold that up halfway, unfold cabinet doors,
This time I'm definitely being more brutal on pushing those creases down. Like, I'm like, get in there, stay there.
Yeah.
Okay, you open it and then cabinet door into the middle.
Yep. Very nice.
Okay.
So we're doing newspaper, then cabinet, then house. So it's like reverse order of size.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter at all. All right, flip it over horizontally. Now the back is up. And we're gonna do that alternating zigzag pattern again. So start with the bottom and fold it up to the first crease.
I flip it over before I do this, is that right?
Yes, you're
Okay.
looking at the back side now. So my sticky
Okay.
part's right here.
Okay.
Bottom comes up to the first crease. We tuck it under.
Wait, I think I did something wrong. I shouldn't have been able to mess it up at this point, but okay. No, I just had it flipped weird. Okay.
All right, fold it up to the second crease. Tuck it under. Fold it up to the third crease. It's fine. It's fine.
That's what we're saying.
Tuck it under, and then you will want to fold up to the very top of the paper. How are our zigzags?
Good.
Good.
There was an issue with my zigzag. I'm gonna adjust that. Okay. All right. So find your center from the top.
Oh, yeah.
Sticky note. And this side, I can demo this now. This wants to stay closed because it's sticky, but there's two pieces of paper here. And I'm gonna find the center, which is right here, with one extra fold group to each side. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Flip it over. So now the open edges are up. And we're gonna make our X's. Right? So pick up all the layers from the bottom, keep them nice and pinched so they don't roll, and fold it all the way to the top. And mine got a little crooked there. That's fine. Fold it to the top and let it have it with whatever tool you have. And continuing our X's, we're going to fold down. Give that a good crease. And over here, same thing. Fold all the layers up from the bottom. Crease it.
Oh. Yeah, I've got some little bits that are hanging out, but it'll have to do.
All right, that's fine. And we're gonna fold down from the top. Yeah, you can kind of make that crease where it should be and then fold it back over. But it also, again, it's completely fine. No one's gonna know. And we got both of our X's creased, yeah?
Yeah.
Almost.
Got a little lost and finding the center. I kept confusing myself. Catching up.
It sounds like a meditation camp thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said find your center, I was like, am I watching a yoga video? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I just heard this.
When we finish our X's, we're gonna open it up all the way, including the sticky part, and put it sticky side down. So my front is up. And we're gonna use these inner diagonals for the insides of our diamonds again.
So right now, the part that had, if it's a post-it note, the sticky side would be back down. Is that right?
The sticky side is right. The sticky side is over here, and it's going to
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So same as before. I'm gonna hold it, pinch it like this. We're gonna start wiggling in our houses to find those 3 creases and pinch it closed.
Something about my fold result looks weird, but it seems almost like I got it reversed on the way I did it, because I have like, oh, come on, camera. If I can get it to like at all. It's not really showing up, but like there's like a flappy bit here, and then my house is like here. I think I screwed this one up. So you can continue without me, and I'll work on a second one that actually is.
Instead of 4 diamonds, do you have a half diamond here going to the edge?
Yeah, I have like a half diamond there. Yeah.
Okay, that's super common. So what happens there is when we found our center, you were not centered.
Oh, okay. I did not find my center. The story of my life.
I'm sorry, Christina. So you can actually still do it, or you can start over.
Oh, okay.
It's a little different than your other units, but this is a very forgiving model. It does still work.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't have my center. I can try to see if I can work on another one while you're going, and then
yeah,
see if I can catch up. This also gives me an opportunity to test and see if I remember what you taught me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely go forward.
And this is a part where viewers, you may want to head off on your own adventure. Where we can stay together.
Okay.
This stuff I like to do during meetings. I call it doodle folding.
Oh. I like that. Yeah.
And remember to pinch your centers right here. You only want to use parallel lines to fold our 90-degree angles.
Okay.
And it should magic itself closed.
Almost there.
Here.
Almost there.
Just go in. We got a house here. House centers go in.
Yes. Yay.
Excellent.
Yay. Okay.
Let's do the crazy in tucking step.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we're going to make this entire last section come in all the way down to both sides. And then we're going to close our accordion back up with the end like that. When it does that, this will want to stay open, and we're going to just close it back up.
Oh yeah.
Towards the center.
Okay.
And then we'll end up with our legs on top coming down like this. On this side, open it all the way to the edge, the entire thing in, all the way to the edges. And then we're just gonna have it stuck down in there when we close our accordion again. And then close it towards the center. So the side came out, but I want to have this go all the way in. And then when I close this, closest towards the center. All right.
Yay. Oh boy. Boy.
So we have 2 units. Could everyone please let me know, drop in the chat, how many units you have finished?
Oh. 2.
Same.
Yeah, I know. I think at least one person, at least 1 or 2 people are also following along. So we'll see what they say. I'm obviously behind our group here. So
This is all right. I'm going to start a new one. So you can continue with what you're folding or follow along. Either way is fine. We're going to go sticky side down, front side up, and we're going to do a newspaper and then a cabinet.
kind of abandon the one that I was on and come and just catch back up with you two or with all of you. And
absolutely.
That way I can just return to that one in a minute.
Yeah, that works.
Cool.
And a newspaper fold is going to come into the center.
Someone in chat has done 3. They're way ahead of us. Wow.
Overachiever. No.
Yay. Get a gold star.
Sweet tart ropes.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it, origami.
Yeah.
I think someone in chat before said that the sound of the folding paper was really soothing. Maybe we should do a ASMR next.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I had a coworker when I was in the office who was like, the sound of folding paper makes me so happy, and she'd always be so happy when I was folding.
Aww.
Oh, that's really nice.
That is nice.
Yay.
And on this side, we're going to do our zigzag to fold it up.
Always you have to flip it before you do that part, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. I've asked that like twice. I'm sorry. I just like, wait, okay.
I forgot to mention that. So this is the sticky side, and now the sticky side is up. And we are zigzagging.
Zigzagging.
All the way up.
And then Taryn wanted to know how many of these units that do we need in total?
This is a cube, and we need 6 units to make.
Okay.
This one is made with 2 each of 3 colors.
Okay.
I think looks nice. There's lots of other patterns you could do too if you want to have more or fewer colors. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the follow, Chris Prio. Welcome to the channel. We're concentrating very hard.
Yeah.
Had to do a little adjustment there because folding on sticky paper is hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that.
So we want to make sure that our sticky side is inside and we find the exact center. The center is here. And it's kind of like there's a W here and there's a W here.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And
like
then
that.
I make my W's kiss. Then that's the center.
Yay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That was the part that I got hung up on last time.
Yes.
That was a good tip.
Oh, Emerald says a group of butterflies is called a kaleidoscope.
Aww, that's so
Yeah.
appropriate.
I love that.
Okay.
All
All right.
So this side is up where it's loose side, and we're going to do our 2 X's on each side.
This is the part that I struggle with. The X, trying to make those little tiny flaps fold correctly.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of layers in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for the follow, Big Fan 2019. Welcome to GeekGirlCon.
Aw,
getting us some follows, Julie. Thank you.
Ah,
Origami Central over here.
That's right.
All right, I did that X. Now I'm going on to the other side.
Perfect.
Just giving updates on where I'm at. Just,
We appreciate it.
You have a space, Christina. You're doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, thank you. All right.
my mind is just still blown by the fact that a group of butterflies is called a kaleidoscope.
Right?
It's really amazing. I do really appreciate the people who name these things, that name animal groups and come up with fun names for them.
For the most part, they do a really good job.
Yeah, I know that a group of flamingos was called a flamboyance.
Oh, also appropriate.
Yeah.
So we have our front side up right
yeah.
now, and we are going to fold those same mountain folds all along this.
Okay, this time it looks a little more like what I think it should look like.
That is awesome.
Yay.
I'm just tracing in the lines. Okay, so pinch. I missed the second one, so I'm kind of catching back up on this pinch, and then get that in there.
House goes in.
Yes, how's it going?
Oh yeah, and this time pushing the creases in better did help. So
awesome, yeah.
Yeah. That first one I did, I thought I pressed them down well, but like, yeah, no, you just have to go at it.
Sticky notes are a little resistant. You need some finagling.
Yeah.
But they're so good. It's bright colors available everywhere.
Yeah.
Another thing I really like about origami, you can use any kind of paper you have. I like to fold with sheet music.
What?
That's awesome.
I bet that looks so pretty.
Oh, I have one here actually. This is a more different cube that's made with
What?
Oh, that looks so cool.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Wait.
very cool.
Wow.
Is the black paper or the black color on the other side of the sheet?
Yeah. No, this is separate. So these are actually this one.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fun. I like to make these. Oh, there's a couple more.
Whoa, so cool. Oh, could do like your whole Christmas tree with those.
I did last year. It's true.
I bet that looks so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, here's my favorite. This is lychee grass.
Wow. With like spirals on it. That's so cool.
Yeah. That's amazing. So is there any like rules to origami?
So they will tell you that the rules are that you have to use a square piece of paper and you can't cut it. But I don't believe that. I believe that art is whatever we make it.
I like
that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like the butterfly bookmark that was folded from 2x3 on a square, and it's definitely origami. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
No origami gatekeeping here.
Yeah. I think that, what has previously intimidated me off of origami has been some of what feels like the rules. Like I thought I had to use only origami paper. I never really, like thought about just trying to use like Post-it notes or something, lower barrier of entry like that, Oh, you've got a raid.
Hi, 8-Bit Emmy. Oh my gosh.
8-Bit Amy raiding. Hello and thank you.
Yeah, so for everyone who's just joining, we are making a sticky note ball. It is a modular origami, right? I'm not sure what that means, though. Julie, could you explain that?
Modular origami is a kind of geometric origami that's made with many units of the same shape. So here's a couple examples. This is little roses.
Wow. I love the roses.
Yeah, they're so cute. And this is the one we're making today. This is a sticky note ball. And I should mention, this ball was designed by Fumiyaki Kawahara.
Ooh.
And yeah, and we are on our 3rd unit right now. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for new people coming in.
Yeah.
But I will go through it again. So,
yeah, I'm at the point where we would be tucking those corners, right? Or to like make it rounded.
correct. So this last crease to the going valley, this is from the bottom side where it's sticky. The last crease is going to go all the way up and down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Make sure it's pushed in the corners, and then when we close it back up, it'll want to stay there. And then we just bring the outside edge in.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
It's 6 again for the modular ball, Emerald. 6 for that.
Thanks for the follow, everyone who's joined us. We're super excited you're here.
This is so exciting. Yeah.
I will say you did miss our first origami experiment, which was these little bookmarks. These little butterfly bookmarks. They're
so good. I couldn't believe how like easy that was, like compared to how beautiful it looks at the end. I was like, surely there's like 10 more folds involved in this, right? It's like really, really incredible.
It's 8 folds total.
It's only 8 for the butterfly.
Butterfly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna have to do something to make sure I can keep my butterflies on my book. There we go. When I'm trying to show it, I mean.
Yes.
There we go.
Give it a little tap. Lock it down. Nice.
Yay. Okay. So I've got, well, I have fewer than you all do, but that's okay because I'll catch up. I've got 2 full and 1 that's like partially complete, but I'm just going to keep on trucking.
Yeah, you got this, Christina.
That's right.
Thank you.
I'm going to start a new unit. This will be our 4th unit if everyone is folding with me, but everyone's pretty much going at their own pace, and that's fine. So I'll talk through this again since there are new people. And you can like go back on the stream and remake it and then do the assembly if you would like, since people are joining a little bit late. So to start this, we're going to put the top side up and the sticky side of the sticky note is down right here. And I'm going to do a newspaper fold to fold this in half all the way and open that. And then I'm going to do a cabinet fold to divide this into quarters.
And stitch is a standard sticky note.
What's that?
This is just a standard sticky note.
Yes.
Yep.
A 3-inch square of paper. And then I fold the top part to the center as well, which gives me 3 folds, dividing this into quarters. I then turn it over to the other side. So my sticky side is up now. And I'm going to make a zigzag. So the unit looks like this. It's got an accordion in the middle. That's what we're going to be folding up. So I'm going to just alternate this. I'm going to fold up to the bottom crease and then tuck it underneath. Fold up to the next crease. And there's a lot of ways to zigzag paper. If you have a way that works for you, that's completely fine. Fold it underneath and fold it up to the top, or the next one, and then underneath and then up to the top. All the way in. And I've got a cute little stack of accordion.
Blue's Cheese asks, does it need to be sticky? I think actually we were talking a little bit about ways to de-stickify your sticky notes to make it a little bit easier. So regular paper works too.
Yeah. Julie recommended that you could use something like baby powder or cornstarch to de-sticky, so it doesn't actually have to be sticky at all. That's anti-sticky in this case.
If you have anti-sticky notes, those work best.
Please provide your own anti-sticky.
This is just something that's really easy for people to get because they have them everywhere, and I always folded with them when I was in the office in meetings, so they have a place in my heart. So
yeah, that answers their question too, which is they're asking, is there a benefit to sticky note? And I think the main benefit is just it's available, it's really easy to get, and yeah, it's on hand for everybody. So
yeah, and it's the right size.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
yeah,
have to cut
very
it.
cool.
Yeah.
And that is a really cool thing with origami. You can do it with any kind of paper you have around. A lot of models will work, and sometimes I cut up magazines, music paper, or whatever. So if we look at this from the top and we are on the front side of the paper that's not sticky, we're gonna see that this makes two W's like this. And that's how I find my center. It's gonna be in between those two W's. And I'm gonna close those two W's and make them kiss each other. I discovered this was a really good metaphor on the last one.
I love it. You know, it's always silly things like that are like the things that stick in your head though, that actually make you remember what it is. It's like, oh yeah, I make the two W's kiss. Yeah, perfect. I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So put it with the open side up like this, and we are gonna fold two X's like this in the corners. And the reason we're doing that is we're gonna make this part that becomes the right angle. And these are our pre-creases for that step. So I'm gonna take the bottom and pinch this and keep all the layers together. This is gonna wanna try to escape, but just keep it pinched together and lay it all the way up to the top like this. And then we're gonna do a little, a lot of making that crease really sharp, because we're gonna have to reverse this and it's going through a lot of layers. So just lay into that with anything you have laying around, or just with your thumbnail. And then the same thing coming from the top, we are gonna fold this down to the bottom. And we're gonna make it even though it doesn't want to. There we go. Make that a good crease. And then the same thing on the other end. We're gonna come up like this.
Big Stitch, I wondered how to make that old game, that folding game with the thing that opens and closes and you have the different, I forget what it's called, but the fortune.
Oh
I don't remember how to make that, but I was
Yeah.
wondering about that the other day. Number game, I don't know, yeah. Oh, I did not press that seam well enough. Okay. Yeah, for the people who just got here, I learned early on, yeah, you really do want to make sure those creases are super well pressed down, because I did have a failed piece for partly that reason, partly just folding wrong. But okay.
So once I get two X's, good job. I'm going to open it up all the way, including the sticky side, if you're like me and have a sticky note. Oh my God, it's awful.
Oh no.
Okay. And then we're going to flip this so the sticky side, the back side is down. And then when we look at this, we're going to see that we have 4 diamonds at the top and bottom. And the creases that we're going to use, I'll just trace them so we can all see them. We're going to use the insides of the diamonds and not the outsides of the diamonds. And we're going to use these horizontal or parallel creases that come from the points of our diamonds like this, and then our inside creases are going to be, and I will explain what this means, will be these ones. I'm just tracing them because it's really hard to see the paper, the creases on the camera. Okay, so pick up our paper, and we're going to turn all these black lines that I traced, we're going to make these into mountain folds, which is like looking at the top of the mountain, it goes away from you. And then we're going to take the yellow or the red creases and turn them into valley folds, which fold towards you. So I'm just going to pinch this between my fingers and kind of feel out to lay in this point here. And you can see that this is going to close on the 2 black creases, and my inner crease that's red is going to be a valley inside. And we're going to open it and it's unclogged. Okay. So the second one, in the center, a person who had 3 folded already is probably already figuring out how to assemble it.
Yeah. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Are you working on this with us?
This is the toughest part for me.
Yeah, this is the tricky part.
Yeah.
It takes a little finagling. So once I folded those houses, I'm going to pinch these so it comes straight down from the point, because that's what we're going to want to use as our 90-degree angle. And then same thing your side, pinch here, feel in our little house. Center of houses go in. So anytime I see a house, I push in the center.
Oh dear, this one has some issues. That's okay.
They do not have to be perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm getting the houses on the other side now. I'm a little bit, I'm not sure if I'm behind. I'm a little bit behind.
I just did all these creases. Creases, oh, and then my center creases. Because we are only going to want to use parallel lines in the outer sections. Okay, if you did that correctly and you start to compress it, it should be very cooperative. So I'm folding this and I see I've got a house here. Push the center in. Anywhere I have a house, I push the center in. And I'm going to end up with this little guy that looks like a crab. It's very cute. How we doing?
Good.
Okay. I think I've kind of decimated the right side part of my, but I think I've basically got it to fold. So we're good. We're
Nice.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
now we'll do our little corner tuck. Remember, we want this entire side crease to be a valley all the way to both ends. So we close this all the way. We make sure the corners are pushed in. And then when we recollapse our accordion, it's gonna stay like that. And then we just fold our outer corners inside. So on this side, it's buckling out. I don't want that. So I'm gonna push it all the way inside and keep going and push it all the way to the back. And then I can close it from the outside. Okay? And after I do that, now my legs are on top and my body's underneath. Right here. Do we have 4 pieces?
Yes.
4. So cool.
4.
Yes, I'm working on my 5th right now.
Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
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 Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go a little faster. So, sticky side is down. Christina, are you okay? Should I wait?
I think I just have to live with the fact that that one didn't quite go amazing, but it's okay. It's all a learning experience.
Does it have 2 right angles?
It's mostly just that I was trying to get the final curved exterior leg. I think I messed up that little bit. It's just a little wrinkly, but I think it'll still fit together.
As long as it's got 90-degree angles, it will fit in our kusadama, and we're gonna be super, super happy.
Yeah, you said
Yay.
this was a little bit like forgiving, right?
Yeah, it's super forgiving.
Yay. That's
Yes.
good.
Everyone will know. All right, so make a cabinet. Now we have the front divided into quarters. Flip it over. And we're gonna make a zigzag. Fold it to the lowest crease of that. Let's see. Fold it under. And then again, fold it to the second crease. Yeah. Tuck it under. fold to the last crease. Tuck it under. And fold to the top.
And Sweet Tart Ropes did come back and say they are still here. They're using assembly line style, which I'm not sure. Is that familiar to you, Julie?
Oh.
Yeah. So I would start, I'd make 6 zigzags like this. And then I'd do X's on all of them.
Oh.
I do that too, usually.
Okay. So instead of seeing one through all the way, you do one step for 6 times?
Yeah.
Got it. Smart.
And if you switch it up, you can have a new adventure every time.
Nice.
All right, so sticky side is down, and I look for my 2 W's. Let's see them. There they are. There they are. 2 W's. And they're going to kiss. And I'm going to lay it down, the folded part up. And I'm going to make my 2 X's in the corners. So pick all of this up to the top. Destroy it with scissors. All of this down to the bottom. And X's on the other side. Are we having any questions in chat?
Nope. Emerald is making accordion sounds with her mouth.
Yeah.
That's the
I
latest.
didn't know she owns an accordion.
I know. You should have an accordion out and playing it.
I wish I could hear the beautiful music.
Right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
We need that as our soundtrack next time. Emerald, please record yourself making accordion sounds and or with an accordion or your mouth, and then we'll just play that next time.
It'll be the GeekGirlCon Twitch theme song.
Yeah.
All right, up all the way, and we're gonna put it. Face down. Sorry, mangled paper. The sticky part is really hard to get.
Yeah, that does seem to get, even when you de-sticky it a bit, it sometimes still is persistent.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like they weren't made to be a paper.
Okay, so got that. Unfolding. Unsticking.
One thing I really like about origami is it's really creative and it's artistic, but also it's really math and geometry based. And I like both things, so it kind of like satisfies both sides of my brain.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it. Okay, now I'm pushing in houses.
Yep.
This is where I keep going wrong. This seems to be like my challenge area is pushing those against where they want to go, it seems like.
Yeah. They're unruly, but we make them behave. And I just showed a method of gathering it together all at once. Seems to work pretty well. All right, let me know when you have a crab.
Are you doing something as you go along that is making it like you're doing the second side so fast? Your others, like the other side of houses. I don't even see it happen because I looked up from my first side of houses. And I'm like, whoa, the other side's all folded up too.
That's expert level house folding.
Yeah.
I practiced this.
That's fair. Yeah, I suppose that would do it.
Oh, we've got a bunch of new follows. I'm just gonna say thanks for folks really quick. Thanks for the follow, Spook Siri. Welcome to the channel. Carol Hemphill, Bluest Cheese, Sinful Crafts, and I think Chris 113113. We've thanked already, but well, thank you again. We're super happy everyone's here. Yay, Origami!
Welcome.
Welcome.
Reminds me of another thing I really like about origami, which is it's really international and diverse. So there's designers in like every country all over the world. And we had a lot of international conventions during COVID. And there's it's called World Origami Days, and it's 48 models every hour for 48 hours, or one model every hour for 48 hours, because everyone's in a different time zone. And I gotta say, not a lot of things will make me wake up at 5 a.m., but that would. So
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What's the most amazing origami you've ever seen?
I'm gonna show you my favorite model of all time, which is the squirrel.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
So cute. I love that one.
Look at that tail. That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I know, the tail is wild.
This is designed by an absolute genius named Beth Johnson. Oh, I have her owl too that has spiral eyes.
Oh my gosh.
These are so fun to fold, and it's combining the geometry and the art like right there.
Yeah. And are all these done without cutting?
Yeah, these are both squares of paper.
Is it just one paper, or is it multiple?
Just one.
That's
What?
crazy. What?
I know. I can't wrap my head around that. What?
No. I imagine it has to be like this enormous piece of paper, but I don't even know if that's true.
My other favorite is three-headed crane.
Cerber crane?
Oh.
Yeah.
Crane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that it's one piece of paper.
Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of techniques to get all your paper towards the center so that you can use tabs in different directions.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Overview. All right, how's your crab, Christina?
It's okay. I haven't done the folding, the final fold. I'm doing that now, but we can get on to the next one.
All right, I'm just gonna finish this up. So this goes all the way inside the last fold, becomes a valley fold all the way down. And then we tuck in our corner and close it up. Other side, unstick it because it's terrible. And make this a valley fold all the way down, and it will love doing that because it sticks to itself. And then fold in these corners. And that is 5. I think all the moderators should have approximately 5.
Yeah. I've got 5.
Yeah. Working on my 6th right now.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Excellent.
It's also just like a test of, do I remember all the steps?
Right?
I remember the W's kissing. That one sticks in my brain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one behind, but I'll try to catch up.
It's fine, Christina.
Yeah.
I'm just continuing to show it in case people have questions. But most people are probably running ahead because that's what a lot of people do. Nobody follows the instructions anymore.
Oh, crane breast. That's better. That makes more sense.
Yeah, wait, what was yours? I forgot.
I think I said Cerber crane or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The other one?
What's that?
Good.
What was the other one?
Oh,
Crane burris.
yeah.
Crane burris is the new suggestion. Yeah.
Green birth
Eh.
also works. So, here's a three-headed crane from a sticky note.
Oh my gosh,
look,
it's so
little.
tiny.
It's so little.
I love three-headed cranes.
Oh, how fun.
Kind of amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sticky note
I've
dragon.
seen lots of cranes before, never three-headed. Ooh.
Gosh, that one's so cute.
My other favorite is these little roses.
Oh, those are so sweet.
Oh, I like that. I would love to learn those. That's cool.
Yeah.
These ones are not as hard as they look.
Oh.
Hmm.
You learn them.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be. I have a craft book checked out from the library. I feel like my next book is going to end up being an origami book so I can try to learn more of these things.
Yeah, this is super fun.
YouTube is an excellent resource, and I would challenge anyone watching, if you want to have some fun, to open up YouTube and search origami, your favorite animal.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so tempted to do it right now.
Yeah. And if
Is
you're
your
feeling a little
favorite?
overwhelmed, add the word simple.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, that is almost certainly something I would need.
I'm looking them up right now. Oh.
Wait, what's your favorite animal, Prime?
Yeah, what are you looking up?
Well, I'm starting with jellyfish.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love jellyfish.
Also sounds hard as origami, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, how would you make the tentacles?
Oh, I have one. I did not bring it downstairs, but I could grab it.
Yeah. So I see this one here. It looks pretty simple. I don't know if I'll be able to show it on screen.
Are you looking on your phone?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to show on the.
Yeah, me too.
Right? Those don't look so
on the
bad.
screen.
Hopefully I'm not too delayed.
Hasn't popped up for me yet.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah, we may have. I know our.
Yeah, I think we got a little delayed. I think our delay is a bit.
Oh,
something.
look at the
there.
one you made.
Cute.
That's
Oh
so
my gosh.
good. Oh, I love the shiny paper.
Yeah.
So cool.
This is just origami show off session.
That's okay. Like, hopefully the idea is that it gets people excited about it.
Right?
That's what we want.
Origami is so good and so relaxing, meditative. I hope we have some converts today.
Yeah. If you do make some of these, make sure to tag GeekGirlCon so we can see all your excellent creations.
Yes, please. I want to see what people make.
So excited.
Oh, it's the houses that get me every time. Oh gosh. It's like everything goes great until that last bit, and then I just mangle them. So okay. Oh, okay. All right, that wasn't as bad as the last one actually, so it's not too bad. Okay.
Nice.
It's a little crooked, but it'll do. I will be practicing. I do appreciate this though, because I will be practicing this at later times when I need something to distract myself with my hands. I will probably be just doing these over and over again, trying to get them right.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the inside.
No. Origami.
What's your favorite animal, Jannae?
I was gonna look up an origami sloth.
Oh,
that
cute.
would be cute.
That would be so cute. You can hang it on little things like around your house.
Oh, yeah. If they could hang on things, that's great. I feel like that has the potential to be a bookmark too.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll be able to, maybe you can look for a sloth bookmark, sloth origami bookmark. That's pretty specific. I don't know, Julie, are there some pretty specific ones out there?
Yeah. I don't
Nice.
know. I don't know if everything's a bookmark. But
Okay. Karen, I also love quokkas, but
Oh yeah.
What is a quokka?
it's like
you
they're
need
like
to
those
look up
little,
quokka immediately.
Okay.
are they rodents? I'm actually not sure, but they're native to this this island that doesn't have any predators, I think it was. So they're super, super friendly, and they kind of look like giant squirrels that are smiling all the time.
it's a miniature kangaroo.
Oh my gosh, look at their little faces.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're so happy.
Those
I'm
are
trying
both
to like
very high
shield
on
it
my
from the
on animals I love as well.
I want
Love
one.
so many animals.
They just always look so happy about everything.
Yeah.
I have not seen a video of an angry one. I'm not going to look one up because I don't want to see it angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never meet your
Okay.
heroes, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm at 5, and you are all at 6, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
I am at 6. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to start on assembly, and I will show it multiple times so you can jump in.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, is video okay for you all? I'm not seeing. Oh, is it just the plain? Oh, it's just the. I was like, wait, did our video cut out? It's just the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, I just looked up and there was something. But yes, that sounds good. Please go for that.
So I'm going to show the assembly with 3 colors that are opposite.
Okay.
A little tricky, but we'll go through it a couple times.
Okay.
So, as you know, hues have 3 planes, so horizontal, vertical, and Z. So we're going to have each of our unit types going one direction. So the easiest way to do it is to cup your hand to hold it as you're assembling it. And the first thing we want to do is put in 2 units that are going to be facing each other of color 1, just right in your hand.
Should I put it in my non-dominant hand?
Your non-dominant hand, yeah.
Okay.
And you can do all the finicky work with your dominant hand.
Okay.
We're going to take 1 unit of color 2 and lay it across so it's on top of the struts of color 1. Then we're going to start with color 3.
Oh my
3 is going to go inside of color 2 and outside of color 1. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be facing the center this direction, and it's going to go inside of 2 and outside of 3, and you have to move that together. Okay, so inside of 2, outside of 1, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Then your second unit from color 3 goes on the other side very carefully. And that again is going to be inside of 2 and outside of 3. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds. I've been watching sort of as I'm folding, and it seems tricky. It definitely seems tricky.
It does. So what I'm going to do now is I want to make a little space at the top. So I'm going to compress 2 a little bit, I'm going to compress 3 a little bit on both sides, and then I can use my hand to hold it. And when I do that, I'm going to open a window at the top.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And I take my last unit and I smush it flat. and I'm gonna put it through this window
Okay.
sideways.
Interesting. I love that it has like an interlocking joint system.
Wow.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I rotate it down, and up to the feet are gonna go outside.
Oh, okay. Ah, oh my gosh.
Coming
Oh
together.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And you can kind of jostle it around,
What?
fluff it up. Sometimes it'll want to stay stuck, and you can just open it a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
This is just fun to toss around.
Right?
Oh,
Oh my
yay.
gosh.
That's really cool how it just like, I was like, okay, what's next? But then I look at it, I'm like, oh no, it's done.
Yeah, I thought I was
We
gonna have to
did.
like interlock things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
this
thought there was
looks so
going to be
cool.
like an interlocking process too.
What?
I'm so excited by this.
Just like the sound that it
Yay.
makes.
Yeah, right?
It is, yeah, it's the, what's it called? The AM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
there. Yeah. Okay. I'm working on my house as part of my sixth one right now.
Okay.
So,
No,
so then I'll be ready to go through again.
again, twice. So your first two units get set in your hand like this, facing each other. Color 2 goes inside and sits on top of their feet. Color 3 goes inside of the one you just placed and outside of the ones that are standing up. And the other green one on the other side, you want it to go inside of yellow. Just try to support it with your hand and just put it very gently. Give it a little wiggle. So now you can see we've got this window forming at the top. And I'm gonna smush this down and kind of hold it with my hand so it's a little bit down so I have a good window here. And then I'm gonna take my last unit, squish it flat, and we're gonna put it in this window sideways. Boop, 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 boop. And then turn its little feet down. And this feet will have to clear the one under it and go outside of that. And then it is complete.
Nice.
Oh, that was great, Jannae.
Oh, these are so cool.
Excited about this.
Me
This was
too.
so fun.
Yay.
Thanks, Julie.
Yeah.
I'm just like amazed at like how it's just sticking together without any glue or anything.
Yeah, me too.
I
can
just,
hear
like,
the
love
sounds
the
of everyone
sound.
playing with their.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. If you give me like one more time, because I just finished my final piece. Can you do like that one recap of putting them all together?
Happy to.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yes, of
it.
course.
Then I can have a ball to bounce around too. Okay, so I know it was like put it in your offhand. I was kind of paying attention. Offhand.
Non-dominant hand.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna put two. Don't worry, Christina. This class is spaced for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I could do origami all night. So
Yay.
color 2 is gonna go in between and sit right on top of their feet.
Okay.
It's gonna fall off the side.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does seem to want to fall.
Color 2 is drunk. Okay.
Go home, color 2. Okay. And then you just sort of rest it across there, I guess, then, because it doesn't like lock on or anything.
Yep.
It just sort of it just sits
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go through with the last one, and it's like a box where you fold down each panel on the side, and then tuck the last one under.
Okay.
And then I'll do that. All right, so color 3 is gonna sit on top of the screen one that I put in.
The middle. Yeah, the middle piece.
Inside. So we're just gonna go inside of the green one and outside of the two that are standing up.
Oh, okay.
All the way outside, like so.
Oh, that seems tricky.
It is tricky.
Hmm.
Very tricky.
Okay, hang on. I think I'm holding it in my hand a little wonky, so I just need to reposition so that I can fold them towards each other so that it's a little easier for it to go around the outside part of them. Hopefully there's somebody else following along in chat who's also needs this extra recap part.
Raid who caught up really fast.
Mm-hmm.
If you're out there, person, you're awesome.
I don't know if it's just that this piece is just like doesn't want to go around the outside of the other two pieces or what. I think I'm also just like getting shaky hands. Shaky hand syndrome.
So Do the Jump asks if we could put if you could use 2 of the components and make an extra big ball. Like double the recipe, I guess.
No.
Okay.
That wouldn't work with this one because of the way they're 90-degree angles. It's only going to work for a cube that has 90-degree sides.
Makes sense. And then
I've got that side.
Hearth DL says, what is the name of these boxes? Do they have a specific name?
Yeah. Well, this is just the sticky note ball, and this was designed by Fumiaki Kawahara. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I sometimes call it the accordion ball.
Makes sense.
It does make sense.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've got that one on there.
Okay. And you're going to take your other color 3, and it's going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to put it over here and inside of the green and outside of the yellow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all yellow here, but I get the idea. I've got it in the right spot.
Great. All right, so take the 2 yellow ones. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes.
We are gonna take the 2 that are going this direction, and we're gonna smoosh them down a little bit.
Oh, you kind of flatten them a little. Okay.
And that
And
one.
then you.
Window.
Okay, makes a window.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And our last unit, we're gonna smush it flat. And we're gonna turn it sideways like a key. And put the key right through that window.
Ah, okay.
Want to wiggle shove it till it goes through.
Okay.
And then turn it south. We switch systems entirely.
Okay. Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming together. Okay. I'm afraid to bounce it, but I did put it together in a way.
Yay!
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 It's somewhat bounceable. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you. This is awesome.
This was
So
super
cool.
fun.
This is definitely a form of magic for sure. Very cool. Yeah, that's the next step, learning to juggle. The next time on Girl Crafts, we juggle.
Well, thanks so much, Julie. You are a great tutor.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, and thank you all for folding with me. That makes me so happy. I love to share my love of origami.
Yay!
Aw,
I am
yay.
definitely gonna look up how to make like sloths and owls and squirrels.
Right?
Yeah, this is like so nice to have like an intro into it because it makes things that look like, like more complex projects be like, okay, maybe that's achievable.
Right?
So, yeah, I love this. Yeah.
I mean, just that, like, the first one that we did, I feel like if I was to give my friends this, they would think I spent so much time on them when really I didn't.
Yeah. We'll never tell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well, I think that just about wraps up this episode of Geek Girl Creates. So join us on Thursday when Annabelle is going to be streaming Genshin Impact. Thursday at 7 here on Twitch. And thanks so much for all the follows. We're super appreciative of all that. And if you want to follow Julie on Instagram to see all of her other origami creations, her Instagram handle is, it should be in her little name tag below. Yeah. And then Prime, how are we looking for a raid?
Oh, yeah. Let's see
Yeah.
who is on, shall we?
we have anyone who's doing some crafting as well?
Let's see. Let's see.
Follows. We're super appreciative of all that.
Oops, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's happening? There we go. Okay, sorry. I turned it off.
It happens. No worries.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who is on? It doesn't look like anybody's doing any crafts at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose then any of our friends of channel will do.
Okay, I don't think we've rated this person before. Simile? Does that sound familiar to anybody?
I'm not sure if we have.
Okay. Oh, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for folding along.
We'll see you next time.
Yay.